Diana, you are chasing Governor Christie today. He had a major press event to discuss the growing heroin epidemic in New Jersey. What do you got?
So I'm at Monmouth Medical Center here in New Jersey, where Governor Christie just gave us an update on his plan to combat addiction in the state. This comes after the governor pledged $100 million towards mental health and substance abuse in January. Since then, he's hired 13 recovery coaches to work at hospitals. These recovery coaches are former addicts whose sole purpose is to convince drug abusers to go into treatment. But the problem, of course, is paying for this treatment, since insurance companies do not want to consider heroin withdrawal deadly. So I asked Governor Christie about these roadblocks.
There is going to need to be significantly more contribution from our healthcare providers in the state and from our insurance companies to deal with this situation. And we'll be working with not only the Human Services Department, which works on this now from a governmental perspective, but also the Department of Health on our healthcare providers, and the Department of Banking and Insurance to look at regulations and, if need be, some additional action by the legislature in this area. So we're looking at that area very closely.
Meanwhile, though, he said this is a great success, a program that he's initiating here. He also says he's one of the leaders in the country to put forward this kind of pledge towards mental health and substance abuse. So far, he's put forward 57 Narcan reversals, and in the hospitals, they've had 60% success in getting these addicts into treatment.
Diana, the news, of course, dominated today by the Islamic terrorist attack that took place in Brussels, killing dozens of people. Did the governor address it? I'm sure he did. What did he have to say about it?
Yeah, so this roundtable here was really supposed to be focused on addiction, but instead Brussels just took over the conversation. So Governor Christie first said that there's no intelligence that he has that New Jersey has any kind of terror threat at all. But at the same time, he wants the public to be aware of what's happening.
For those who want to deny that we're in a war, I want them to look at the video they see from Brussels this morning. It is a different war. It's an unconventional war, but it is a war. And any of us who think differently, I think, are sadly mistaken.
As for security, the governor says he's ramping up patrolling throughout the state, so we should all be aware of what we're seeing. There's going to be more security at airports, train stations, plus additional agents at Customs and Border Control. Military bases, too, are on heightened alert.